Hello, everybody. I'm Kakashi1 here, and I'm going to be doing a new playthrough of the game called This Bed We Made. Today, I'm taking a break from Sherlock to play something new, and I hope all of you enjoy it. So, This Bed We Made is a third-person mystery game in which you play as a maid in the 1950s hotel and snoop around strangers' room to uncover their deadly secrets. Discover what links guests together in the tale of love, heartbreak, and murder. So, let's get right into it. I've been wanting to play this for a while. So, let's hope you guys enjoy it. Ooh. Our choices matter in this one. Proceed with caution. Alright.
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving.
Okay. Wow, I just started the game. I'm already in jail.
It's on your right. Here.
No, I'm usually in charge of the second and third. So each grade has their assigned floor.
Which door is it? Oh, this one's open.
Here we are. Good luck.
Yeah, I need it.
She's all yours, sir.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clarendon for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Oh, par la fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur.
I don't exactly know if I'm supposed to play that or not. This bed we made. Alright. Or does she have the radio going? Check. I don't hear it now.
Afternoon's done, and then
Turn it
just
off.
a bit of tidying up, and
There we
I
go.
can go on break.
Okay. So we're made. Let's clean up the room, I guess.
Nothing like a well-made bed.
True. Too bad I don't make mine. Alright, what else?
Good enough.
Oh,
That's a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, regretful as we are to have to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbor, the owner of 8832nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debts. Specifically, amount owed to us to the sum of 1904.75. He has given us little resource but to contact him through those in close physical proximity to him in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little to desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated for us and certainly for your neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. Hopefully that was worth reading. That was a lot.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
You know me, you know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're particularly family, and while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible in letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $8,380 you owe us plus 25% interest is now 8 months overdue. My patience has worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We open our pockets to you at time and time again. All you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person and make our collection tomorrow. I'll be bringing along the boys so we can sit down and have a little chat. Just so you know, they aren't too good with words. Sounds a little threatening. Oh my god, I gotta do so much reading. I'm not reading this one. Just looks like it's like a debt. Or debt. What next? Should we clean everything? I got a pillow here. Go.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Can't clean there. I could clean here though. It was actually kind of fun. Like, doing cleaning. Wonder if there's other games where you could, like, be a maid and clean.
And voila. Good as new.
Dang, I'm good at this. I hate cleaning toilets, so that is the worst thing to ever clean. Anything in here? No? I could probably check all of them, but usually if you don't find anything in the first two, I doubt there's anything in the others. Holy Bible? Okay. Looks like everything to me, hopefully. Alright, let's move on. Such a cool looking game.
Have you heard about that nut house they want to build next door?
Yeah, it creeps me out. Imagine all the weirdos who'll start hanging around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do you think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement
How
somewhere.
rude.
Oh, did you see Rebecca come in this morning? She was wearing the same clothes.
We do not deserve that.
Don't you think you're overreacting? This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to break us apart.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
Now I realize I've been blind. I was so in love with him that I couldn't see.
What?
I wonder what's happening in the other room. Can't tell if they're like loving each other or fighting.
Let's see what Beth wanted to talk about.
Hi, Beth.
Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep... what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
I tried to ignore them.
I try not to pay attention to them.
I just find the sucking noises hard to ignore, you know? But that won't be an issue today, of course. Every sound is being drowned out by the phone's constant ringing.
Because of the storm?
You have no idea. You're the only person I've talked to today that hasn't mentioned the blizzard. I mean, until now.
Oh. Sorry.
It's all right. I guess I'm just looking for something else to talk about. Anything else.
Well, I do have some gossip about Jacques and Wendy.
How dare you not lead with that? What's going on?
When you called, I wasn't whispering because they were making out. They were fighting.
Oh, this is entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely sure, but it sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
Beth!
Whoa!
Trust me,
Language.
she deserves it.
I don't get why everyone hates her so much. Linda's always nice to me.
To you, maybe. But she's just the worst to every girl she perceives as a threat.
A threat? A threat to what?
I don't know. Her place as Bernard's right hand, I suppose.
So, you're saying I'm not a threat?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Linda thinks that. But that's her mistake. I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh.
True. True.
Thanks. So...
I'm pretty incredible.
You said you needed me? My help, I mean.
Oh, right. Wanna guess why?
Probably something to clean.
I'm guessing there's something I have to clean?
Obviously. But what is it?
Did a kid throw up again?
God, no.
Ew.
Did that happen recently?
Yeah, last week. I can still smell it. Feel it, too. While I was cleaning some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Keep talking and you'll be cleaning up after me, too.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you'll be glad to know it's nothing gross this time. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
What? Made more work for me.
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work.
Same.
There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
I like her. She's very nice. Funny.
Linda,
Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff?
Uh-oh,
Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew, hi. I'm sorry, I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No.
No.
I heard something, and I...
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
No, Beth called me. A guest knocked over a vase and made a mess in the lobby.
Yeah, I saw that catastrophe happen. Just what we need, huh?
Well, I'd rather be doing that than cleaning the reception hall with Nicole.
Oof, yeah, I don't even want to see the state of the place after this weekend. I know chocolate fountains are for dipping, but I didn't expect to find someone's shoe in there.
How?
What?
No idea. You must see plenty of weird stuff too, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
Shadows. I feel like... I think this is a good option.
It's a bit gross.
Oh. I hope it's got nothing to do with bodily functions.
God, I hope so too. A few weeks ago, I walked into a room and found the trash can filled with cucumbers.
What?
Like, whole cucumbers. And some of them were carved, and I threw the whole trash can out that day. Don't tell Bernard.
In their defense,
won't.
I like to eat cucumbers too.
Oh. I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's
Wink,
okay.
wink.
I need to,
Yeah, alright. Take care.
You too.
As if it wasn't enough having to deal with endless letters of advice from Raymond.
Alright, I'm trying to get this mop. It's been an hour. Let's get this mop. I'm ready to clean. So. Oh, there we go. I think that's all I need. Okay.
I'm really sorry about that. I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again.
That's a big vase. Clean, 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 clean. Oh, I gotta pick up the leaves first.
Ew. I better throw that away. I better make sure the floor is spotless. Someone could slip and hurt themselves. A film roll? The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him. Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
As good as new. Okay.
Maybe Beth remembers who knocked.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that
Mr.
already.
Spade, alright.
But...
Fine.
No, that's very...
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Easier
Well,
than
you're
that.
welcome to speak to my manager if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to talk to you. Well, for that, you'd have to talk to my manager's manager. Would you like to contact him?
Spade, is this it?
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
Nice.
Yes, certainly. So first I suggest finding a nice little corner where you
I should go to the 5th floor to return Mr. Spade's film roll.
clasp your hands together and think
Is the elevator this way? No, it is the other way.
It may help to repeat his name, too. It's, God, G-O-D. I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic to your plight.
Should I clean that?
Making fun of you, sir.
I better clean it.
I'm dead serious. If anyone can
Less
make
work
the
for other
central
people.
Hold it, please. Phew, made it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Was it you who cleaned the puddle by the restrooms?
Was I not supposed to?
Well, Eugene asked us not to touch anything until he's repaired the leak, but it's probably safer this way.
Yeah, so
Someone
nobody
could have
trips.
slipped on it.
Yeah.
Which floor?
Oh, 6th. Thanks.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest.
What is that?
The one who rented the entire floor.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about? He's sort of a celebrity, isn't he?
He sure acts like one. I wouldn't want to be that poor assistant he keeps shouting at.
I wish I was assigned to clean his room. Can you imagine the weird things I'd find?
Be careful what you wish for. I wouldn't be surprised if the man kept a few skeletons in his closet.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity.
Oh.
I do have a suspicion, though.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
No.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Don't leave me hanging,
Let's
Andrew.
just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
You too.
Alright. 505, I think it was.
Mr. Spade? Mr. Spade?
What's going on in here? What? Pictures of me?
What is this?
Tampering with objects may lead to positive or negative consequences. Uh-oh. Better want to throw them away, but I don't know if that's going to be smart.
Maybe I should call Beth or Andrew. They'll...
Arlington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
Beth, I need your help.
Sophie? What's going on?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Really? I knew it!
You did?
I mean, I knew there was something fishy about him. He just has creep written all over his face, you know? How did you find out?
Should I say snooping?
He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Pictures of you? Doing what?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
Yes.
I think we should call the police.
No, that's a terrible idea.
But
Sophie, that man has pictures
That's
of you running your
incriminating
hands
myself.
through people's stuff.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I know, but say a client reports something missing, those pictures would put a big red target on your back.
I could always throw them out.
Yeah, not your worst idea, but you found the pictures drying over the bath, right?
Yeah?
I'm no photographer, but I've been in one of those dark rooms before.
You have?
Yeah, I modeled for a while. Anyway,
Dang.
what I'm getting at is, those pictures were developed recently, but it doesn't mean there aren't more elsewhere.
Beth is a model? Okay.
I guess I barely looked through his belongings.
And he's got pictures of you checking other people's stuff. Why stop now?
Beth?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, loosen
What a
up
bad
little.
influence.
No one's dead.
Any idea where I should start then?
Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I remember Mr. Spade asking for the combination to his room's safe. I bet you anything there'll be more pictures in there.
Maybe, but I don't have the code.
Give me a minute. Merde. Those idiots.
What?
I can't find the combination list. The night staff's probably lost it again. Anyway, we always ask that clients write down their code somewhere so they don't have to call reception a dozen times. Maybe you can have a look around the room, and I call you if Mr. Creep comes back. You know, so you can get out of there in time.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Hopefully he doesn't come back
Oh,
while
and
I'm
Beth?
snooping.
Please keep this between us.
Of course.
Okay. Well, let's start in the bathroom, I guess. No, I don't know if we're supposed to clean it. I think we're just here to snoop.
Locked. There has to be a key somewhere. The oratory. I just went there for the first time and, God, it's been years, hasn't it? I remember this sale. I picked up that new winter jacket for Mom.
Open everything. Okay.
Harry's Diner, too. Were we ever there at the same time?
Oh, what? What's this?
You didn't strike me as much of a doodler. You didn't strike me as much of a doodler.
Why Harry's goes to the hotel.
Beaver Lake? That's where I took Mom skating last month. Why is this up here? These look like numbers. Sort of.
I wonder what these are supposed to
look
be.
Like numbers. Sort of.
I think I got everything there.
Morgan.
This?
Is that your real name? Why did you check in under Mr. Spade?
Dear Mr. Morgan, you have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay's mother. This is Paul Morgan. Guess that's his real name. It's like letters to Lindsay Franklin.
Is this a floor of the Clarington?
What is that? Like circled. Checked all those. Turn this off, it's kind of
The
annoying.
storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not too bored without her TV shows. Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Is that a key?
What do we have here?
Set up. I better not doing cleaning because he's gonna know if I was in here.
I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down. I guess we have that in common.
Okay, no. Not even gonna make his bed. Because we are not supposed to be here. '99th Infantry. Belgium. Looks like him and the buddy. Okay. Can we unlock this now? Gosh, I hope he doesn't come in. That'd be so awkward. At least she'll warn me. So this is Paul. Okay.
You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital. And it looks like you left with a long list of diagnoses and prescriptions.
If I try to read those conditions, I'm gonna mess them up. But he seems like a very sick individual. It's probably because of the war. Or because of war. I don't know if he went to war yet. It says he was in Belgium. There.
You're pawning off your possessions? What do you need the money for?
Wait, that's a World War II victory medal. So he did go to war, okay. Make sure we close everything, because I don't want any trace of myself here.
That letter from Bernard. Was there anything on the back?
Which one was that? This one? No. It was... Oh, there we go.
Could that be a reminder for the safe combination?
Lindsay's address. Infantry Division. Year of hospital discharge. Okay. Address is a 34. Oh shoot, somebody's calling me.
Is he here?
What? No.
Beth, you said you'd call if Mr. Spade was coming back to his room.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. Sorry for the fright.
Oh my god, Beth. I
Thank
nearly
God
had a
she's
heart
not
attack
back.
when I
Oh
heard
my
the
God.
phone ring.
I didn't mean for it. I was just so caught up in the thrill of it all. I had to check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
No, but I think I have enough leads to open the safe now.
I'm impressed. Well done, Arsène Lupin.
What?
Never mind. Don't let me keep you.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Yeah, you better. I won't call again unless Mr. Spade returns. For real this time.
All right, thanks.
Okay, so it was Lindsay's address, his division, 34, that was 19th. What was the other one? Year of hospital discharge. We're gonna need this again. Discharge 57, right? We'll try that. So go. I don't know how. No. That one. Okay, like that. 99, and the other one was 57. Ah! Big brain. Shoot, he has a gun in here.
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now.
It's an old one. Is that like a World War II gun? I'm not very familiar with them.
M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here? That was taken in the lobby. That was taken in the lobby.
Okay. What? It's like he's stalking them.
You're going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you?
Shopping. You're at the hotel's restaurant. The bathroom. It's just like him
Why
stalking
are you
them.
following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
That's everything. That's everything.
M and H. Maybe Beth could find them in the logbook.
Alright, good idea. Beth seems to be pretty helpful for the most part.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hold on. Andrew. Andrew. Cover for me, will you? What's going on? Hey, Tintin. Just do it. Sorry about that. So, found anything on Mr. Spade?
Well, Mr. Spade isn't even his real name.
What? What is it then?
Paul Morgan.
Ooh, I can see why he changed it. So, did you open the safe? What was in it?
Found his journal.
His journal? Does he say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
Oh, who are they?
They're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Well, Snoopy, although it may seem like it, I'm not actually clairvoyant, so I'll need something to narrow the search. Do you know anything about them?
There are a
From
couple.
what I can gather, it seems they're together.
Okay, so they must be staying in the same room.
Do we have a lot of couples at the moment?
Well, yes. It was Valentine's Day last Friday, remember?
Oh.
Oh, indeed. I'll need a little more to go on.
I found out that Mr. Morgan made a request to be transferred to room 507, but it was denied because...
That's Mrs. Beaumont's room.
Exactly.
Why change rooms when his entire setup is in 505?
I'm not sure. I just thought it might be related.
Maybe, but... would you look at that? There's a couple staying in room 509, Hector and Marcella Cruz.
509? Oh, Mr. Morgan must have wanted to move to 507 to get closer to them.
Ooh,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
See.
Do you know anything about the Cruzes?
Well, I saw them come in and out of the hotel a few times. Called a taxi for them once. The missus does the smiling and the other frowns a lot. Nothing to write home about. Do you have room 509 on your to-do list by any chance?
I do, actually.
Then maybe you go clean it and have a little look-see?
Yeah, nothing unusual here. Just a maid cleaning a room.
That's my girl.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. I promise.
I didn't get to take those pictures down, but I'll do that later, I guess. At least we get to go clean again. I like the cleaning part. Something's a little fishy with Paul Morgan stalking the Cruzes, though.
I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again.
Oh my gosh, I gotta go all the way downstairs, I think. Okay.
Shoot, it's locked. I guess I'll have to get Linda's master key instead.
Where's Linda at? Oh. Well, I guess that's the right door. Uh-oh.
Hypocrite bitch. What did Linda do? And to whom?
Linda, my wife will be at her parents tonight, so come by my house at 8 p.m. and make sure you bring the new lingerie I buy you, B. Oh, somebody's having an affair. Must be Bernard. Soft. That's mean. Somebody's crying. Okay. That should be it. I grabbed the keys, hopefully.
Linda usually leaves a master key in the women's locker room.
I didn't. Oh my gosh, I'm blind.
That'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it. I should be able to open 509 now. Back to the 5th floor.
Hey, you.
Oh, hey, Bev. On break already?
Sadly, no. I have an express delivery to make to the 6th floor.
Isn't that Jacques or Andrew's job?
Well, they're both busy, so... What about you? I thought you'd be in 509.
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Well, this has been quite the day so far, hasn't it? I can't remember the last time work was this interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though. While I was looking for my keys, I found some graffiti on Linda's door.
What kind of graffiti are we talking about?
The words, hypocrite bitch, in red lipstick. I wonder who could have written it.
If I had to bet, I'd put my money on Wendy. Linda's been treating her like her personal punching bag as of late.
Whatever happened, I'd rather not get involved.
Stay out of the drama.
It's easy to point fingers, but we don't have the full picture. They're clearly going through a lot right now. Both of them.
You know, I don't know how you do it, Sophie. Maybe it's because my empathy only goes so far, but I admire that you're able to feel for just about anyone.
Wait. Flirting options? Okay. I'll flirt myself. I feel more for some
like to put myself
than
in other
others.
people's shoes, especially if
Like
they're
you,
people
Beth.
I find fascinating. Like you.
Wow. The way you
I
turned
guessed
that
it.
compliment right back around at me was masterful. Well, this was a lovely chat, but I better see if Eugene is around maintenance. Hopefully he can help me find this thing for our esteemed guest.
Yeah, we've both got a lot on our plates today.
I can't wait to find out more about our friends H&M. Take care.
You too.
Alright. Time to go back to the 5th floor. Cleaning. Not forget to buy more film. Oh wait, I was already here. Never mind, we'll go to, I guess, 509.
Oh, I do have 506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509?
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, someone's been living it up.
Make it quick. Got places to be. Oh my gosh, there's no way I'm gonna read all this. I don't think it's important. Okay.
Another fan of The Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now.
Toss it. Me. Hello, 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 hello. Downtime. What is this? Caution wet floor. How'd this get in here? I'll get rid of that. Okay. Turn that off. Jeez, that's annoying. The balloon. Okay.
Not exactly a cherished gift. If you just left it behind like this.
A love card. Too bad. This is going in the trash. Clean, 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 clean. What? There was bottles in the trash. In the toilet.
Could this be the shoe from the chocolate fountain? I can't wait to tell Andrew.
Awesome. Oh, wow. Thanks. Yeah, I cleaned up your mess, ladies. Wait, I cleaned it all the way? No, I didn't. Alright, that should be good. Any trash in here at all? Nothing in the trash can, which is kind of weird. Unless if I got it earlier. Nothing to save. Alright, close that out. Okay, I think that's good. The room looks nice. We'll just do a double check. Anything over here? Okay, time to go. It's at 5:09, right? I think so. Nope.
More work for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb.
Oh, wow, you can get close.
No combination, no entry. What were you apologizing for? And were you forgiven?
This expenses chart. It's always so expensive when you go on vacation. Just about anywhere you go. Oh, calendar? Okay.
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
SW.
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
Anything over here? Nope, okay. I'm guessing we probably want to close everything. We're snooping.
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a co-worker?
Dear son, I cannot believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters, Montreal. What a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. Juan has just bought them that nice house on the corner of, what is that, Prado and Ramos? I don't know, I probably messed that up. Imagine if you had a marriage, or married her like you were supposed to. You would have your own family by now. Yesterday, I also drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he is one of your colleagues from work, but I am not sure. I told him you were in Montreal and would be back next week. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for the uncle's birthday party on Friday. I will make your favorite cake. Your mother. Better answer your mother, dude.
Wow. You look like a couple out of a magazine.
True. A handsome guy. And she's pretty beautiful herself. You don't look happy though. Well, he looks happy, but she don't look happy. Cross.
I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on a Friday night. But I'm no lieutenant, so...
Bathroom? Remember, I'm not doing any cleaning because I don't exactly want them to know I'm here, I don't think. Wait, was I supposed to clean? Maybe I was supposed to clean. I think I had it on my list. So yeah, let's just start cleaning. I mean, if you're at a hotel and a maid cleans your room, it's not really the biggest surprise in the world. Clean. What is that?
Looks like someone tore that note apart. But I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written.
Ooh, clue.
These are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
Oh, love note. It's been crossed out. Okay, that should be it. Oh, more of those. Yeah. Sure.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Beth? Is that you?
Who's there? Who the heck was that? Maybe we should give Beth a call.
Clarington Hotel reception desk.
Beth?
Sophie?
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
What do you mean, who called?
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
Whoa. The creeporama just keeps on going, doesn't it? Hold on. Hey, Archie.
What's up?
Give me a second, Sophie. Okay, so turns out Archie here patched a call through to 509 moments ago.
Did he recognize the caller's voice?
You think it might have been Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
Let me ask. Okay, so it was a man's voice, but he can't be sure if it was our creep.
Did he notice anything else?
He says he heard a faint bell in the background. It sounded like the elevator's bell, so he assumed the caller was one of our clients.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
No. I understand why you're creeped out, but I don't see how he could possibly know you're in 509. I didn't say a word to anyone.
I know you didn't.
Okay.
Can you ask Andrew not to patch any calls here for a while?
Trust me, I will.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Oh, before you go, I have some more info for you. I was going over the details of our little mystery when I remembered something about this morning.
What is it?
I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all by her lonesome, not too long after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think Mr. Morgan left around 10, so I'm guessing between then and 10:05. What?
I remember hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
Do you think it was her?
Maybe.
Did you notice anything weird about her?
You mean, other than the fact that she was walking straight into a snowstorm?
Yeah.
Well, I've only ever seen her with her husband. It seemed unusual that she'd be leaving alone. But now that I think about it, maybe she was sneaking out. Or following Mr. Morgan.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make sense of all of this.
I'm sure you will. Call me as soon as you find something.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
That was strange. Okay, let's continue. We're done in this room. Go to this room. What is that on the bed?
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
Dear Mrs. Cruz, we wish to apologize on behalf of our company for the privacy breach that occurred on 25th of September and thank you for calling it to our attention. We are currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put measures in place to make the situation make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is and always will be one of the top priorities. Sincerely, Harold Fernie and John Weissman. If I said those correctly. And they have some weird symbols. See those weird symbols? Can I investigate that? Yeah, I
Who
can.
could blame you for seeking help? I'd do the same in your shoes. Who could blame you for these scribbles? Don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
Weird. Nothing in there? Weird.
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
Holy moly. Who took all the money out?
These symbols, they look oddly familiar. These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
Clean? Oh. Oh, more of it. Oh. So am I gonna... Oh, I have to rearrange it. Interesting. First of all, I think we want to make sure they're all upright. Well, this looks like a corner. There we go. I think we should put them all to the side. Or kind of one at a time. This is definitely top right. Looks like another corner, actually. That would be the top left. Some should go in the middle, though. Now it's bottom. Well, that looks like it works. There we go. I don't know if that goes there. How about right here? Nice. And last one? Ah, I got it. Let's go.
It's some kind of code. Could I break it?
Oh, wait, those little symbols have something to do with it, I think. Take a look at it.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles?
They were! Okay,
Symbols,
I think there's more over here. Let's get these.
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for. More of these symbols.
I don't know if I'm
Just what
supposed
I
to
was
click it
looking for.
once or twice. Now, do I remember any more being in here, though? Here, there was some.
Oh, these symbols match some of the ones on the torn message. That's one of the symbols.
Nice. Okay, now we need to go back to 505, and that's when I can actually take those pictures down as well. That would be great. Yeah, let's do that now, so I don't forget. All right, throw away. Now you have no evidence that I'm a snooper. That was here, right? Yeah.
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for.
I don't know how many. Right here, there's one.
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
Nice. I don't think there's any more, though. Okay, how about here? Is there any in this stuff? Doesn't look like it. First of all, let's close this. Wait, there's some over here. And might be good to close this. Alright, let's go back to 509. We should be able to fill in some of it. I is 4, so I'm guessing like that. W is 8. L? Okay, oh nice, it fills them all out once you just do one of them. Do we have any 3s? We do not have 3s. 2 is A. Like a weird G symbol. Okay, that's V. I feel like this is leave. I'm gonna do it for now. I don't know if it's right. 5 is O. I feel like there's more we need, sadly. This is each, though. Maybe this is like the... He has not been found, but I could probably change him later. I will leave the goal is at S. That N? Because this should be maybe N. Let's go like, oh, there we go. That looks like words. I will leave notes in the vent. Might be to, that's a X, right? Next to, okay, 7. What is 7? Do we have a 6? E, no. Yeah, I think there's a little bit more we need, but we're...
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe. I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
Maybe there's some around here. I don't think there's any. I think I already got those.
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for.
I think I already did those. Let's go back to the map.
Definitely seen those symbols on some of the things in this room.
Oh.
Maybe I should take another look around.
Gotta be something here. Definitely nothing in there. I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh wait, how about her thing in here? Be in something on here. There is. Oh wow.
Aha. I'll have to remember these.
See if that works for all of them. That should be it. Ever get 7 in all? No. But you. Wait. Next to maybe 7 is Your room.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
Okay, nice. Give Beth a call, maybe.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. It's me.
Hey, so, how did the snooping go? Find anything?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
A secret code? Well, spill the beans. What did it say?
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? Who the hell does that?
I don't know, but whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the Cruises are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think one of them's having an affair?
Oof. Hard to tell, but when couples are having issues,
Well, that's possible.
Mostly
it's
the
quite
affair.
obvious they're having marital problems.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, this one right here.
I'm pretty sure the husband was sentenced to sleeping in the living room. I found a pillow and some sheets on the couch.
Okay, so maybe he snores a lot. Or he kicks her in his sleep. I've been elbowed by my sister more times than I can count. Some people are just bad sleepers. Is that all you've got?
I also found an apology note, neatly folded next to a room service tray. I think Mr. Cruz wrote it.
Oh, yeah. Then he's definitely having an affair. Mrs. Cruz found out, so he tried to apologize, but she kicked him out of the bedroom anyway. What do you think?
Mrs. Cruz could be the one having the affair. I found a bank statement from a secret account of hers.
A secret account?
Well, that's my guess. It's in her own name and hidden in her jewelry box.
But how could she open her own account or withdraw money from it without her good old husband's approval?
I don't know. Maybe she had help from a friend? Or a lover.
Oh.
And that's not all. The account was emptied about a week ago. A withdrawal of $5,000.
That's no pocket change. It sure sounds like she's planning to run away.
Yeah. I'll go and have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message. Just to be sure we're on the right track.
Yeah, good idea, Bean. I'm about to go on break, so if you need my help again, just ask Andrew to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Oh, I will.
Enjoy your break, Beth. Thank you. So there's a lot happening. She might be having an affair, and she might be trying to run away by her withdrawing all that money. So there's something going on. So I go check Ben in the corridor. Oh, there's something in here. This must be the one.
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Guess janitor closet? Oh, toolbox.
Shoot, no
Aw.
screwdriver.
How you not gonna have a screwdriver in your
Let's have a little
toolbox?
challenge.
What's this? Ooh, another one of these.
Highest priority, huh? That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now.
Bernard tells me there's a cold draft coming from his window and is turning his office into a freezer. Fixing this should be your highest priority today, Linda. Can't be bothered.
Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
I haven't met Eugene yet.
Sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard.
Okay, we need a screwdriver.
Eugene must be down in Bernard's office. I should go ask him for a screwdriver.
Alright. So we gotta go all the way back down again. Darn it. Uh-oh.
It's, Miss Bellavent, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right. You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
Lies may get you out of a tough spot, but be careful not to get caught in a lie. I feel like it'd be weird if I'm telling him to get a screwdriver. I think I'm gonna lie.
I am.
Don't take too long.
No, I won't.
Well, don't you look mischievous. Hey, Bean. If you're planning to give Bernard a good scare, sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Oh, I see.
Eugene?
What the hell? You'd better go and take a look. I'll stand guard by the elevator, and make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick.
Well, that might be why he's a little cold. There's a screwdriver.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent.
Yeah.
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
Enjoy the cold, you cold heart. Oh my gosh. I better throw that away. Right? Yeah, alright, I need to throw that away. In fact, I need to clean this too. Go.
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in.
I need to determine our
idea
agreement
things
and my
got this bad
partner
between
getting out of
Bernard
jail.
and Raymond.
Sure, the deviant ways not leaving now. I expect you to keep your side of the bargain. Stay out of my way. You're not in charge of the hotel anymore. I've worked relentlessly. Nothing too important, I don't think. What is that?
Ew. Is this Linda's?
Oh my gosh, why is that in his desk? That's gross.
Well, just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard.
I think I need anything else. Well, maybe I should close this.
With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that.
Surely your break is over by now.
No, it's not.
I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering for you.
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to...
It's my time of the month.
uh,
You're married, aren't you? So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the...
That's gross.
Details. Miss Belivet, what were you doing in my office?
I don't think that's a good answer for this.
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Really? But that doesn't explain what you're doing on this floor. You know very well the cleaning staff isn't supposed to wander around the lobby for no reason. You wouldn't be lying to me, would you, Miss Belivet?
No, I swear,
It's my fault. I asked her to come clean up a mess I made. Spilled coffee.
Coffee? Oh, Miss Lambert, you're not supposed to have beverages at the front desk.
Yeah, well, there are so many rules here, I lose track.
Come with me.
Oh my gosh, she just took one for the team, but I feel bad. I feel like she could have said something else than that. Whatever.
Sorry.
I love you, Beth. Thank you.
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
Alright, let's go back up to the corridor. Some interesting elevator music.
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
What were they doing in there? Ew. Thank gosh I didn't hear it. I don't think I heard it. Another note. Okay, 3 is E. Minus is M. E. Oh, that's not I, that's O. There we go. Guessing that is tonight. That must be a my be room. C. Say Michael? Equipping. You discuss our
in my
plan.
room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
What plan?
Clarrington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new to report?
Yeah, but I also wanted to thank you for saving my skin earlier.
Oh, you're welcome.
I hope I didn't get you into too much trouble.
Well, I did get a little sermon from Bernard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't fuss about it. He mainly complained about my lack of decency and my abrasive personality. So, the usual stuff, you know? He did keep me in there forever, though. So, tell me it was worth it. Tell me you found something good in that vent.
I found another message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Let me check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh! Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Could Marcella...
Yes?
No, never mind. So, what's next?
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's there.
Good idea.
Hang on. You've got the all clear, Bean. Head on over.
Thanks, Beth. I'll call you back.
Alrighty. On to our next room, but first we need to get rid of all this evidence. We don't want anybody to know we were in here. Make sure everything's closed up. Just throw this away, probably. Nah, I don't think that one matters. Because maybe it just slipped through that thing. Box closed. Okay, in here. Okay, we should be good to go. I need to clean up this one though. I was ordered to do that. You. They were doing the dirty, evidently. And I'm not wearing gloves.
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
Now the bathroom should be mostly clean. Okay, we're not even cleaning the sheets. That's a little awkward. Kind of gross. Okay, that looks like everything. Get back to going down.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
Alright, 507. Oh, look, a fort. It's like fun.
A lovely shade of lipstick. a lovely shade of lipstick. I know lipstick marks are a pain to scrub off, but they're kind of charming.
I don't really think so. But oh well. Like a poem?
That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who is this from? Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Dear Sophie, thank you so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely, A. Which I think that's Anne, from what I just saw right there. Thank
Those
you.
few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company.
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I recognize that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you, and I'll do the same. From the look of those two, they look like different lipstick. Maybe they were two women in here talking. Do the fort.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you are well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. Or I think that's what that is. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me, M. Mrs. Beaumont. Ooh, wait a second. This is weird. So Miss Beaumont was meeting with somebody. Or wanting to meet with somebody. And it was Anne?
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice, too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before, but Mom says it's impossible. She says she's no longer loves you. Do you think she ever will stop loving me too, Michael? Or Michael doesn't deserve this. To Anne Bursey. Michael's withdrawal from school. Dear Mrs. Bursey, I think that's how you pronounce it. We have successfully processed your request to withdraw son Michael Bursey from his school's schedule and system under an agreement that you will continue his education from home. Following this letter, you will receive a list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the school curriculum from home. A school worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education. Director Donald Byron. Okay. I'm not very good at pronouncing names.
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Dear Anne, you were right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. Quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My friend has never seen snow before, and I cannot find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brother a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, and dancing is great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you are still able to have fun. Have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying session at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I will see you soon. Warm wishes. That must be from Miss Beaumont, I think?
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Dear Anne, I met with Louis and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of the month. I am happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this. Sincerely, Howard. Oh, nice little box.
Locked. The key has to be around here somewhere.
Greta. Look like paw prints. Maybe it belongs to a pet. Alright, we need to find a key. Paper back here. This letter has been sent you and has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Mr. Smith received the letter in 53. Made 33 copies. Sent them 3 days. This doesn't look that important. Oops. Okay, we need to look for a key. What's this?
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
Okay. Well, I found... Oh, I need to pick it up, actually. That was a lucky find. It's kind of weird looking.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
I have.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
I just met with your damn lawyer. You got some balls to accuse me of all that. As if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? My worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I will let you take Michael. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Child custody could be such a drag.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
When it comes to child custody, it's like, realistically, there's not a good outcome, but, I mean, there is an outcome. It realistically should be 50-50. But I'm not no expert on that. But I did see this key somewhere. Hold on. I think think I saw it around. Wrong room. Yeah, right here.
Ah, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like we were on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Affair?
Bingo.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
Yeah, but the answers probably lie in that chest, and I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Okay.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Maybe some plaster around here. Doesn't look like there's anything. Oh my gosh, right here.
Great! This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Okay, let's go visit Rebecca then. I love Beth, she's so helpful. Although she maybe doesn't encourage the right behavior. Oh, look.
Oh, I very much like him. Trust me, but I just can't find him. He's nowhere to be found.
We're looking for Rebecca. There we go. Rebecca.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it? Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Maybe a boys' locker? Yeah, boys. Bobby. Right here.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Okay, so let's go to the laundry room. Sure an interesting...
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Just sure an interesting, like, case. What does Paul Morgan have to do with the Cruises? What does Cruz have to do with Anne?
Where are you going? What do you want? Are you here to apologize? Apologize? I'm not the one who should be apologizing.
Like everybody fighting with each other in this darn place.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
Wait, what?
Alright. The laundry room? Yeah. Maps. Maps set over here, I think. One of these two. Oh, they're right there.
Got a candle. Now, what next? Let's see if Beth is around.
Alright. Gotta go find our girl, Beth.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this. Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Oh, this is kind of fun. Alrighty,
Have you done this before? You're a real pro. Now, time to put the key into the wax.
Alright.
Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it.
Just none of you guys at home do this.
Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
Okay. I should try you know what? I should try making my house key like this, see if it works.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side?
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like collages? That one's yours, right?
Yeah. I like to take fashion magazines and fix their lack of vision.
Their lack of vision?
I just think that fashion designers have been getting pretty lazy and bland lately. Don't get me wrong, my own creations are often a mess. But I like to think I'm good at editing. Putting things together to make them shine. I promise, underneath this terribly designed uniform, there is a girl with taste.
I believe you, but I've never actually seen you outside of work.
Oh God, that's true. Well, we have to remedy that. Now that we're solving a mystery together, we may as well grab drinks too. What do you say?
Oh, we can flirt.
Yeah, We should. I don't know why we never thought of it before.
Well, it's this place, you know. When your shift's over, you just want to forget everything about it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But some things are worth remembering. Hey, look! I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Nice. Alrighty, we're ready to go back up. See, Beth is just so incredible. And you can flirt with her too. I'm really curious what's in that box though.
Careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break. Oh, shoot.
No, that could be bad.
Damn it. It's stuck.
I have an idea for this, actually, though. But we'll do this first.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
You know what? This is starting to make me panic.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
I can't.
I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Darn. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I'll bring you hot soup after class M.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Whoa. Yep, they are definitely in love. I just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Down every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas felt like coming home. Now I strangely feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can barely believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you, not only the songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden. That smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling, I could hear you say it with your lovely French accent. I'm not pronouncing that. It's like darling. I'm not French, I can't. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though... Oh, there it is. I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I am scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true, and I'm afraid that I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed, or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your lips. I love you, M. They were in love. So it wasn't an affair with Morgan, but an affair with Anne. Dear Anne, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal, as you always say? Alright, no, I'm not even trying that. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to the university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other women. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager, you made me everything, but the present is spirit. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, Anne. That's sad.
Damn it. It's stuck.
What else do I need to do?
Damn it. It's stuck.
First of all, I think we need to go get some... If I remember right, there's pliers. I could probably use the pliers to get that out. Hopefully I'm able to do that. No! I can't. Oh no, that could be really bad. Oh well.
Damn it. It's stuck.
Oh well, figure out this riddle, I think. In Atlanta, I noticed yours is pretty worn down, so I decided to buy a new one. I hope you like it, and since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle. Figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. Hey, see if I could call Beth. I'm not fully sure what that second
Clarington Hotel reception
word
desk.
meant.
Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, well, the key did break inside the lock. I hope this won't lead back to us.
If it does, we can always flee the country together. I hear Mykonos is quite nice this time
She
of the
doesn't
year.
even care.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
Probably this one.
Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
True.
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did.
That sound the same. Okay.
I think I know what to do.
You do? Great. Is there anything else?
basically like names that sound the same, I think.
Here's another one. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the White Cat.
The White Cat.
I know that one.
I think I get it.
Because she has a
wasn't too hard, was it?
black hairs, black
Anything
cat.
else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
I think I know the first one already. Because of this. A cat collar, right?
A cat named Greta. G.R.
Nice. That is the first one. Now we need to start reading this. My favorite bar, this one was black. Favorite bar, White Cat. This one was black. Cat's name's Greta. So we're looking for a name that sound kind of the same. Same initials too. Let's see anything in that one. I'm just gonna read them all and figure it out. It's gotta be one of these. Take you back. That takes me back. Wait. Doris Day. And a person or a song name? Wait, how do I get in?
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it?
Alliteration, that's how you say it.
Doris. I-S. I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth. So, GR from Greta and IS from Doris. Gree? Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509?
Oh, I didn't even check out the case.
It's worth a try.
There's that blue case. I didn't even look at it. I guess it takes a combo. Let's put everything back. Close. Hopefully that doesn't link back to me. So it's Gris. G-R-I-S. Nice. Typewriter.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh. Alright. Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget? You know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from the cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized your story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words, and I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years, I was broken-hearted, angry, confused, and I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think is proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well. I am happy to see you accomplish your dreams in becoming a writer. Or French, I can't say it.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I am happy to see I was wrong. Your words comfort me in the time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it comes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamed of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice Again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lena Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. Okay. To answer your question, I still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box. Well, that's that box, huh? Together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Hey, P.S. Do you remember the secret language we were invented so Sister Miller could understand the notes we passed during her class? Secret language I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do not have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and wrote Into the Sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. Hey, P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like to know you are Bridget Boswell? To recognize you on the street, to recognize you from work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so You came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Oh, okay. Dear Marcella, I left the house, I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore, I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide it, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. Hey, P.S. I want to pass Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under the surname, so I've registered under the name Beaumont. It's all done. Nothing there.
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I could safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of the panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, Your Novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. Wow. So, Marcella and Anne are in love. It sounds like Paul Morgan is in love with Lindsay, which was one of his comrades in the war. Kind of interesting how this all comes together. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient, resourceful man, and I never gave up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you, Paul.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize how unsettling this must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor and giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train in Virginia, but that's not an option right now, so I could barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamed of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I will probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? I've reading your books and getting to know you through them. I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyways, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must read your previous one 1,000 times already.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Dear Marcella, I received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could love me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the force of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved the birds so much. He can identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitating to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it Texas. Do you think you could give me advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you, Paul. Wow, that was a lot to read, but I did it. Everything.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
I love Beth.
So?
She's funny.
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California?
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anne and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for? To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you, anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
Ooh, we gotta flirt again.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave. That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
Sure, everything. was gonna check the other rooms. Close right here. Alright, everything should be good. Wait. Why is there blood on the ground? Oh my god. Who is that? Is that like Mr. Cruz?
Mr. Cruz?
It is.
Mr. Cruz. Oh god. Oh god. What happened?
Look, I don't know if it's a good idea to touch him.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
His wife will get everything.
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting a guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless that of a guest's behavior. As I am sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guest's privacy, and our staff prides itself on its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Yours sincerely, Bernard, hotel manager. Oh. What's blood lead to? Jeez, that's a lot of blood. Nothing here. Saw something on the ground. What is that?
Should I hold on to this, maybe?
Well, that was probably like the murder weapon. Why is there so much blood on here? Oof. Who was it? It had to be Paul. Gotta turn
I
lights
have
on,
to
right?
get the power
Yeah,
back
okay.
on. It's too big. I guess I'll need something.
Oh, thank God
funkier.
I picked that up then.
That worked.
Hopefully
Thank
that
God.
doesn't incriminate me later.
Now, to get the power back. How did this end up here?
That's a combination thing.
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do.
Silicone fuser is usually blackened. Screw in new fuses and socket. Make sure amperage is correct. Flick big letters. Alright. What is this?
Yes, this is what I need.
Oh, those are the fuses, I guess. That's it. Type A. E type. Okay, so this needs to go A. Blackens, so that goes type G. This goes type S. Yeah, that should be it. We need to get to a phone.
Power's back. Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
No, get me out of here, in fact. Did my best to make sure I left everything the way they should.
I'm sorry.
Except the key breaking. We need to call the police.
Beth? Where is everyone?
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
I guess we just wait. I wonder where Beth is. Oh, is that Beth? It is.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Oh, merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
Had to be Paul.
Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
I think. I must say yes. I think they must have hired Paul, because Paul got hired to do something.
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
Wait, so you touched the body? The dead body?
I mean, yes. kind of.
Sophie, rule number 1 when stumbling upon a dead body. Do not touch. It could really get you in trouble. So, what did you find?
There was this letter that made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Who am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway. But I can't really blame her if she did it.
I'm not sure I'm following. You can't blame her for murder.
I'm not excusing it. I'm not. Just... women like Anne and Marcella have so few options. It's like the world is designed to keep them apart.
Beth.
Oh, you know. You know. I've been with a woman before. Ziva Rivers. She's a photographer in New York. We were together for a while, and I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
What? You know what, Beth? Since I like you, why not?
Yeah. I'd like that too.
That's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah, of course.
I touched a lot of that stuff in all those rooms, and I've been in those. I think I might have to play a little on the passive side during questioning. Can't give him too much, but I can't, like, blatantly lie.
Miss Roy?
If I could help it.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
I need to tell the truth with this one.
Well, Mr. Cruz's
I can't lie
body
because my fingerprints are going to be on him now.
Really? When we
Or my
found the
DNA.
body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
This one's not worth lying about either.
No, I didn't. only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I just assumed.
There was so much blood, there's no other
It just
alternative.
didn't look like an accident, you know?
I see. Would you say you're an observant person, Miss Roy?
I think I would, yes.
Good. Then maybe you can help me fill in a few details about this case.
I'll do my best.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcela Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Do not want to admit this. That will prove that I'm snooping.
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really? That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh?
She's a lesbian, involved in some sordid affair with the guest from room 507, Mrs. Beaumont. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, you know, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
No, I didn't hear any of that. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
I don't know much. Only that he seems nice.
Nice? I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh?
We found out that Mr. Spade is fresh out of a madhouse. When we called the place, they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
I'm a denier.
No, I didn't.
All right, then.
Can I leave now?
Yes, you can. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Roy. We'll be in touch if we have any more questions.
I would have kind of, like, stood up for him if he didn't, like, possibly kill somebody.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth!
Hey.
Are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was a bit vague.
Yes, well, I prefer to have this conversation in person. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes. Why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
You know what? Tired of taking your crap. I am done.
You can't fire me.
Nobody likes you. Nobody will ever like you.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
What a douche. I'm out of here. Go talk to Beth. I like Beth. She should be the boss.
Hey.
Hey.
What a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I appreciate the solidarity, but you really didn't have to do that.
I think it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
So, what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. Minus the fascism, of course. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar, instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Aw,
Me
thank
too.
you. Me too, Beth. Ooh! I'm doing it.
Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
That was...
I know.
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
Yeah, I think so. Paul will probably become a famed photographer. His portrait of you will be hanged at the Louvre, entitled The Inconspicuous Maid. It will sell for millions.
Is that so?
Yeah, and Anne and Marcella will ride into the sunset on the back of 2 Appaloozas, watching over their newly acquired ranch. They'll be constantly followed by their only sheep. They'll call him Paul, for old time's sake.
I like that. I just want them to be happy.
Me too.
That the end? Oh, they all got charged? No way. Then she's gonna lose her son because she's in prison. Oh, and that's the end. Whew, that was a journey. It was a very quick playthrough though. It was not that very long of a game. That's for sure. What do I rate it though, if I were to rate it? It was a very good game, but it was very predictable. It was very short. And I didn't even get to actually... I wish I was able to, like, meet the, like... I mean, I didn't see Paul, I didn't see Marcella, I didn't see Anne, I didn't even... Like, I only got to meet them through what I found about them. I wish it was longer where I could actually met each of them, and it could have been, like... more of a challenge, like not so like, oh, it's leading up to this and it's just, I mean, it was easy to figure out. It was very unfortunate. I wish it wasn't like that, but still, I do not recommend buying it unless it's like very, very cheap on sale. But I'd probably give it about a 5.5 out of 10. Like it was a good game up until that ending. Was not really a fan of it. The little kind of like the little puzzles were kind of fun. It's too short. That's why I brought it down. Honestly, if I got to meet like all the characters in here, then I would have rated it like way higher. But still, it was worth the playthrough. So 5.5 out of 10. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that playthrough. Please like and subscribe, and we will get back to playing some more playthroughs. This is still the beginning. I'm going to get back to Sherlock. Still got a couple cases on Crimes and Punishments to do. So hopefully you guys like those videos as well. So with that done, thanks everyone for watching. Have a good one.